Hello and welcome to another update video about Dogecoin. Just a quick refresher, not really much to update here. It's just that Doge is holding sort of above the trend line at the moment. We haven't touched that trend line. This is the trend line I highlighted now a few times. We have 3 touch points. It is quite likely that Doge will, well, if it touches that trend line, that it will get a bit of a bounce at least, yeah. But the forecast at the moment at least shows, and that is valid as long as we stay below 8.37 cents, which is up here the wave 2 high, that we will go lower, yeah, and could follow through actually to 5 cents or below. I think if we break below this trend line here, then that's it, and we have acceleration to the downside. But it is very stubborn at the moment. Yeah, Doge doesn't really want to go down. It also doesn't want to go up. So literally here we have a situation where price isn't doing anything. And we have been in this price range, well, for nearly a year now. I mean, yeah, we had our spike here, but that was all sold off again. So the situation is still that I'm watching here for a possible ending diagonal to the downside as a wave 1 down, a wave 2 up, you know, and then this wave 3 down, a wave 4 up, and a wave 5 down. Yes, other interpretations are possible, but until we see here decisive price action, we don't need to consider anything else at the moment. As I said below, I mean, 8.37 cents is the pivot point. Above that level, certainly a larger bounce can happen because it would invalidate this direct downside path. However, it would not necessarily be clearly bullish. Certainly a move above the 10-cent level would help. That's a psychological level. But yeah, eventually we need to see an impulse to the upside and a 3-wave pullback. For over a year, we haven't really seen a proper impulse. That was what came closest to a possible impulse here, but obviously didn't hold support. So also here, just sideways correction, yeah. And what we're looking for in this detailed count is that we obviously are now in the 3rd wave, because I see this whole thing as an ending diagonal. The subwave structures consist of ABC structures. Okay, so for example, 1 second. So if I see the I see the wave 5 as ending diagonal. So the wave 5 is a 5-wave move, but each of the subwaves consists of an ABC. So we've got that situation here. A, B, and we're now basically in the C wave of wave 3, and that C wave in itself looks like it could be an ending diagonal. So, you know, whenever you have these kind of structures, you basically know they will morph, they will change, because you deal with ABC structures. So I'm convinced it will change, but I can only analyze and deal with the information I have at the moment. And until the market makes new price information available to me, I have to go with that. And clearly the path shows downside. We have that trend line where we could find support. And it could have bottomed already, yes, but it's highly unlikely, or at least it is, well, not highly unlikely, but it's a rather unlikely scenario, because I would have to count this as a 1-2 setup and another 1-2 setup. Problem here is that wave 1 was so long, it just doesn't match from the proportions. And yeah, ideally it would be good for the chart to just make one more low and then turn around here in this area just below 5 cents and then move up. But yeah, I mean, if we get suddenly an impulsive spike, then we can look for 3 waves down, provide another trade setup. But until that happens, it's just ongoing draining sideways action, and it takes as long as it takes, unfortunately. So I know it's a bit boring, but we have to be patient, and better times will be coming. Yeah, just be aware that with Doge, surprising moves can happen. I mean, I can't analyze Elon Musk, so if Elon decides to make a tweet, it will obviously spike. It is typically what it is. Last time, I think when he changed their Twitter logo, it was here the spike to here. But at the time, I also told you I'm skeptical, because all of these tweets, they don't normally lead to sustained breakouts. But yeah, so that's my update about Doge. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.